Hello, I'm Keith from Trophy Deer Hunting Secrets, and today we're going to talk about calling deer. And we're going to go over my choices for the top 3 calls that are going to get that job done. But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about calling deer. What you're trying to do is have something a little bit extra so that you can bring in that trophy buck. You want something that plays to that buck's sense of hearing. In order to do that, you need the best item for calling deer available on the market today. The idea of calling in deer is not a new one. It's something that hunters have been doing for decades to entice bucks to come close enough for the kill. This is obviously better than the alternative, which is searching for the deer or staying put silently in one place and hope that a deer strolls by. Let's take a moment to talk a little bit about the manufacturers, because there are many of them out there. Companies are working fast and furious to create deer calls that sound so realistic it gets the buck's attention every time. These manufacturers have combined real-world experience with science to develop calls which are unmatched. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at my top 3 calls for the buck. The first is the Flextone Buck Collector. Since it came on the scene in 2009, the Collector has increased in popularity. It's capable of multiple whitetail sounds such as grunts, wheezes, bleats, and distress brawls. And like all Flextone calls, the Collector is completely pliable, thus mimicking the soft sound-making animal tissue. Next up is the Pack Rack Magnum by Knight & Hale. This compact call has seen some design improvements in 2010. The Pack Rack utilizes 2 knurled sound plates that the hunter can rub together to mimic the sounds of 2 huge bucks fighting. The harder you grip the call, the deeper the tone. The obvious overall goal is to draw in only the biggest bucks to the fight. Last up is my personal favorite, the Primos Up Roar. The Up Roar is designed to be 3 calls in one. It mimics a grunt, estrus bleat, and wheeze. The Up Roar utilizes 2 chambers for the grunt and bleat, and 1 tube for the wheeze. The Up Roar allows the hunter to sound like a buck chasing a hot doe well into the rut. So let's put it all together. Adding the best deer call to your arsenal will certainly increase your chances of bagging a trophy buck of a lifetime. However, this alone won't guarantee your success. Be sure to combine this with good scouting, scent control, and camouflage techniques. So there you have it, my top 3 choices for calling deer. If you want to get more information about calling deer, click on the link below and visit our website. While you're there, sign up for our free email mini course. So click the link below or type into your browser www.trophydeerhuntingsecrets.com. I'm Keith from Trophy Deer Hunting Secrets. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in future videos.